Contracting Conversations. Today we are doing a special episode talking about the Nexus NCMA conference and are very pleased to have two guests with us today. Both of them are going to be the co-MCs of this NCMA DAU co-sponsored event. We have with us Carly Cox, who is the President and Chief Operating Officer of JJR Solutions. And also we have Professor Julie Knechtel. She's a Professor of Program Management at DAU in Midwest region in Kettering, Ohio. So welcome to you both. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Awesome. Well, we're really happy to have you both. So I'm going to ask a general question and you can both kind of take your turn answering it, but tell us about how you got involved with the Nexus NCMA conference down in Jacksonville and what the conference is going to be all about.
So I'm a longtime fan, right? First time attendee to the Nexus event. It's also its inaugural year. Just realizing the value of seeing all these other programs and seeing how their success can be transferred to other efforts, whether it be Department of Health and Human Services or the Air Force or NASA. Everybody can learn from each other. So this is really a unique event where we get to train the same way we work, which is in teams across functional areas, government, industry. I think that it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, and I got involved because I'm just like a NCMA conference lifer. Like I've gone to so many and I just love them so much, but I'm really excited about this one because it's all about working together. And I really feel like if we work in stovepipes or in silos and we don't understand one another, it makes things a lot more challenging and you really don't get the results that you want. And so I love that this conference is like breaking up the sort of traditional thought of it's just contracts that we want to talk to and host and network with. We're going to do the entire team, and I'm so excited about just those relationships, building them horizontally, and what that will do for acquisition.
All right, thanks, Julie and Carly. We're excited to be there, and we're excited to have you as the co-host. I know Michelle Courier, who we just did recording with, is just on top of the world on this conference, and I think it's going to be great for the teams. Right, the first day of this conference is essentially kind of baselining the teams. Right, so can you tell us a little bit about the importance of that? And then go into a little bit about that second day where we're going to be doing simulations with the team so they can actually work together doing what it would be like to do different aspects of an acquisition process and admin and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. So I can only get assigned to one program at a time, but I can learn from thousands, just like I can read thousands of books. And I really feel like that's what day one is about, is getting to pull back the curtain and see what was successful in the debriefs of these teams, whether it be COVID response or NASA developments. And then day two is the simulation and exercise. So it's really teaching the skills. It's not just information transfer. It's the application of writing requirements or risk management or price analysis and how I can walk away with all those tools, as well as every other attendee gets to participate. And I think that that's a really also unique thing about this training event.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree, Julie. I think, no one really wants to spend hours upon hours just listening to people talk at you. So this is going to be an awesome way to just get practical application of what we're going to learn together from the first day.
Okay, so if I was sorry about this, Scott, but if I was a team that was kind of on the edge on whether or not I should attend this, what would be the thing that you would tell them, like, this is why you need to attend?
One, it's in Florida, which I think is really nice for those of us coming from the Midwest, but also so rarely an opportunity to sit with other individuals who have been so successful. I think you couldn't put a price tag on it. It is an invaluable opportunity. I don't know anybody that doesn't recognize the value of continuous improvement, and that's what we're really offering. Can you get better? Do you want to get better? Then you need to attend.
Yeah, I agree. And for me, maybe one other thing I would add is I've never been to another conference with another organization where I have seen as much collaboration and true, just like authentic conversations and just this genuine desire to push acquisition forward and advance us. So I think that's really special about NCMA, and I can't wait to see what that looks like now when we're inviting a larger, team to the party.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly. I think what's really neat about this particular conference is exactly what you just said, Carly. It's going to have other functionals there. It's not, because sometimes when people hear NCMA, it's like, oh, it's a contracting event. This is not a contracting event. This is for all functionals of acquisition. And certainly there's going to be some contracting people there, but it's for all the acquisition team members. And it's a really unique structure, as you both addressed, the first day with the teams, the second day with the simulations and some SME conversations. And then adding a little bit about the third day, where there's going to be an emphasis on cores, contract and officer representatives, and a little AI as well. So it's a pretty well-packed 3 days and conference. And we're excited because Jim and I are going to be down there taking this Contracting Conversations podcast on the road for the first time. So we'll be down there in Jacksonville interviewing some folks, interviewing some of the team leads that are doing presentations. Hopefully get to interview you both again while you're down there in the conference. So that'll be a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to it. And it's going to be a really, like I said, well worth your time to attend conference.
I was just going to say, we can't wait to see you. And it's the 3rd through the 6th of March in Jacksonville, Florida. And sadly, right, if you can't attend, there will be these podcasts that you can watch after the event.
Yes, definitely. So before I let you go, is there anything else either of you want to add?
I think we've said all that we can say. It's just going to be exciting. You're not going to want to miss it. Looking forward to seeing everyone down there.
Agree.
All right, awesome. So our plan for those who are coming or are deciding to come, if you do come, look for us. We'll be in the lobby when you come to register, and we would love to interview you and ask you, what your plans are for the conference, why did you come, and what are your goals for the conference. So we will be talking to people, and you don't have to talk to us, but we won't bite, and we're looking forward to having those conversations with you. So we'll see you in Jacksonville, Florida at the Nexus Conference. It's March 3 through 6, and we look forward to having future Nexus conversations with you.